Let the racing begin. Bell's got the green flag, and we're on the move here in Zandvoort.
Julian cutting across the nose of Cesar there. Cesar tries to outbrake him going into turn one. It's going to cost him about 3 positions, but Julian went defensive and kept his P2 starting spot. But while he was trying defensive, Bell actually has a little bit of a gap now, 6/10 already. Here they're going through turn one. So the next signature corner they're coming up against is turn 3, and it's the high banked corner, and that is banked at 19 degrees, so just a little bit more than Michigan.
And taking a look at the incident again, going through the banked corner, it looks like Van den Velde gets just a little unsettled. Luckily, it doesn't look like major damage, but should be back on the way. Donskoy, who did not have the opportunity to qualify today, trying to make spots back up. Breakout race number 4 of our doubleheader. It was the second of which had a lot of speed, really almost a winning speed, but just wasn't able to make it happen. Strategy really caught him out.
Yeah, he pitted, and the yellow came out there on the ovals, and that's almost a death sentence, but he's racing. Taking a look at the inside, and there's one of the few passing areas. Hangs on, takes it. And he has the position going through 9, coming into 10.
Very close to Team Van den Velde, but he's working and looking at that.
And Van den Velde has actually spun out, and I think he collected partial contact with his teammate John Christensen and lost his front end. The good on those red tires is quickly running out. The timer is running, and they're about halfway through a stint now on those red tires. Here comes Silvazzi on the inside of Forsyth, and Donskoy tries to follow him through.
And that's another use of the push to pass out the way. You're going to have only 8 right now compared to Forsyth.
Contact between them.
And wow, Forsyth
Donskoy and Forsyth. So that's now contact for your points leader, and he is damaged. I don't think anyone else has stopped on pit road yet. Well, there's one. There's someone diving in.
And Silvazzi going to go for the pass. He's going to go for 2 for 1 on the push to pass. Yeah. One man down a pit road. Silvazzi takes 2. That was Vandenbos, who makes his way in for his first competitive stop.
Julian, he managed to
cycle that first. Wow, big change there.
He managed to get the overcut, and is now your leader by a second over by Bell. So a blistering pit stop.
Looking at the numbers, the average amount of push to passes has to be over 5 still. Every other driver has over 5 at the very least. Rather, Matthias Strauss, and you see, gets him the pass, but it's still very close.
I think we're going to see a pass here. Doing a little bit of a snake down the front stretch. No contact.
And Dacuna's going to use it, but it's going to be one driver flying way off. Van den Bosch in the same spot as Eric Mercado. He has to go all the way to the wide access route. Wow, that's a long exit.
A bit of a punt, yeah.
Nobody else going to get major damage there. Dacuna down to the inside on, now it's going to be Van den Velde. And we mentioned the troubles early for the number 76 team, now running in the fight for 8th. It looks like right now he's got it. Set himself up very nicely, hits the green, and gets going once again. You can see Bell rapid fast down the front stretch, and there he goes. That's the pass for lead. We'll bring you back live here, but very nice pass. That's Pedro Bell to the points. One driver in trouble. That's Bart Firestein, the lap machine. No major damage, nearly hit the barrier.
Yeah, that's about the same spot that Mercado had his issue, so I think it's pretty much like a repeat of what that needs. Matthias Strauss off into the wall.
And Strauss gets serious damage there. There's no way to deny that. The number 8 is just about killed. Battles brewing. Silvazzi has kept Cesar Cabral honest. I think we might see a push to pass this time by coming down the straight. Yep, both drivers are using it though.
He's on the button, so it's push to pass and push to defend, and that was go back and watch. You make sure you keep it on the leaders. I'm going to go back and watch the replay. That might have been a double move by Cabral. We'll
and they're still side by side here. It's going to be now Silvazzi right up top. Cabral's going to maintain it side by side, but Silvazzi gets the pass. Wow. And it's going to be the hometown driver on the move, currently scored in 4th.
Long stop.
Yeah, long.
I think he got caught speeding.
Julian is still running in 6th, and there might be an outside chance for something more. It's Miranda's down to pit road again.
Too fast on pit out.
Looks to be a drive-through penalty.
So that now, he's still in 2nd because he had that big of a gap to Kinder. Right now, Kinder and Cabral are, you just throw a blanket over him right now. So we're going to have an awesome battle here for the bottom step of the podium. Cabral shoots underneath and 3. Nice pass. Cut over under Seb side by side. They might have just touched wheels a little bit there, saw some puff of smoke, but Cabral got the position, and Cabral has recovered everything he's lost on that first turn, first lap incident.
And both of them darted the other direction. That's going to help out Cabral here. Keep in mind, he's got one more push to pass. Wow, they're close. Right to the gravel trap and ascend.
And that is going to end the hopes of a podium for Cabral, but they're both on push to pass.
But you can see how much better it is for Altena here, quickly moving down to the inside and keeping it neck and neck. Cabral's not going to make it easy at all. The side pod might be dangling, but he's fighting for it.
I don't know if Cabral knows his side pod's dangling like that.
He held the pole position. He has led the most laps, and even through the pit trials and tribulations, has kept himself consistent, calm, and clean. Coming down to the checkered flag this time by our first overseas trip of the year goes to Pedro Bibel, our winner in the Zandvoort Grand Prix. The battles behind continue. Bruno Miranda set to come home with a clear second-place finish. He'll have it there. Runner-up back the line. Sebastian Kinder is also going to be third for the time being, and Cabral and Altena, they're still close. We're watching one more time here. This is the battle to the line. Cabral going to stay on the back bumper here. Fifth, it's a huge send
just gonna
all
send
the way down. How about that?
He knocks off Julian's wing.
And it's damaged with the biggest send of the whole race.
Oh, and Van der Velde's there. He's there. And he might pick up the position.
He's not done yet. Van der Velde's now going to look for a second spot. Both drivers are on push to pass. Altena's got damage, though, coming across the line. Looks to hold off for one. Can't get back to Cabral. Wow.
3 wide at the finish for that position. I can tell you that Julian is not happy.
Bibel wins by nearly 13 seconds flat over Bruno Miranda, with Sebastian Kinder then in third, Cesar Cabral in then fourth, and Cabral gets it over Julian Altena at the line by 1/10 of a second for fifth. Tin Van der Velde makes it close as well for a sixth-place finish despite early troubles. Finja de Cunha comes home in seventh. It's Patrick Zilvazi in eighth, and Jordan Hale, the rookie, comes home in ninth, with Alaric Vandenbusch rounding out the top 10, 1 lap down.